Alrighty.
All
Well,
right.
in that case, we're going to hop right back in, deep into the bowels of the ethereal lair of some cyber witches. And you've just completely obliterated them, Corvus. It's all your fault.
We have the count 34 to 30 to 27.
And you are currently about to look for, I think your plan was to start looting or to do investigating for this area.
Yes, we were going to loot and use light to make sure that this area, wherever we're in, is explored.
All right. So I'm going to tell you right off the bat, Corvus, your intelligence is just flat high enough that I'm not even going to ask you to roll for this. Pure logic roll success. You have not seen anything in the pyramid so far that would indicate a similar docking station for the chimpanzee cyborgs that you've seen, or any of the two types of dinosaur cyborgs that you've seen. So that is something to keep in mind.
We haven't explored everything yet.
Other than that, if you want to throw up lights using like dancing lights or whatever other spells or choice.
Exactly.
I still have those dancing lights active.
Yeah.
And I have detect magic going. Unfortunately, I only have 2 more uses of dancing lights.
But what does it last?
They last for 1 minute.
Okay.
Not very long.
How high do they reach up?
They can go up to 230 feet away from me.
Cool.
But each orb can be no farther than 10 feet from the others.
Does that hit the ceiling in this room?
Just barely.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
200 and what feet?
230.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have about 60 feet left over. It's pretty significantly tall, which is weird because the stairs weren't that long.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like this place is so big on the inside.
Non-Euclidean space?
That's the one.
Could be. What I'm going to have you guys do, because you are like going to do like more of an investigative search, do either survival, perception, or an intelligence-based perception, if that is more your deal.
I mean, if you're offering an intelligence-based perception...
You need a fucking investigate skill for Pathfinder.
We do. We do.
They kind of do. That is a big glaring hole in the skills list for sure.
I mean,
3.5 had, I can't remember what it was called, but they had an intelligence equivalent to investigate. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. And so like the loss of it in the translation to Pathfinder, I feel like is just, it's one of the few times where I feel like paring the rules down into Pathfinder was a mistake.
Nat 20.
Hold on. So with intelligence based,
so it's 29. 29 perception. I love this dice sometimes.
I rolled a 4.
I love that.
So 24.
Wow.
Okay. So
yeah,
we go with the stuff that you both see and both have find combined. So off the top of your head, we'll start with loot. So whoever wants to write this down, up to you.
Zach, do you want me to?
It'll be easier for you to write it down.
Alrighty.
I have all of 2 sticky notes.
Loot.
Okay, so what you have, what you find, and most of the stuff that you find is on the body of the witches.
Okay.
So the first thing you find is the one thing that is on all of them is that on right where their throat is, right about where like a brooch would sit, there is a like dark onyx gemstone that has like wiring and like carbon fiber like mesh wrapped around it that is like wired in and around and then like this port. There's like a port that attaches the two ends of the back of their necks, and all three of them have that. But it's also something that you can like take it off and like you like unport from the back of their neck, and it's just like a necklace with a gemstone on it.
We're gonna take that. It sounds important. We're taking those.
The one,
3.
There's 3 of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, taking them.
The one that Zach straight up just ganked in the first round has a jar, like a brown jar, that has a label in Celestial that says flying ointment.
The fly in the ointment.
Oh yes, for sure.
Is that a reference?
The fly in the ointment.
The fly in the ointment. It's a phrase like saying the one bad thing, like stuck in the good thing.
Oh, got it. Okay, flying.
The one that was flying has an empty jar of the flying ointment, and also has a fresh, crisp, ruby red apple.
Don't eat that.
Hold on here.
Don't freaking eat that. Although, it makes me wonder if we could plant that.
Okay, that one's
If
good.
it's like
You're
a
good.
cursed apple, if we plant a cursed apple, does it make a cursed apple tree that
Okay.
grows cursed apples?
You know, maybe you could find out.
We could find out.
That's probably a downtown activity.
Just
Um,
plant that in the
the
middle of
only
the
thing that you're
courtyard.
gonna find that isn't on the witches, in those like drawers in the side of the triangular table that the gorilla is on, most of it is like miscellaneous like cyber junk, like robot parts and like bloody limbs and like other like gross viscera shit. But there is a lantern that is made out of like wrought iron, but it's in the shape of a skeleton, and it's got a flickering like pale blue light in the eyes currently.
Lantern with.
Skellebone's lantern.
Yep. Rod iron skeleton
Rot.
shaped
Like just a skull, not skeleton, just like skull shaped lantern.
Okay. Skull shaped lantern with what color in the eyes?
Like a teal light blue fire.
Okay.
I put in the chat how to spell wrought iron.
Okay.
And then on the last hag, you find a golden stick of chalk and 9 rusted nails.
Gore.
And a metal, it's like the size and shape of a poker chip, but it's made out of, what is the word I'm looking for? My brain keeps wanting to say corundum, but that's not an actual metal.
Copper, bronze, brass.
Brass, there we go. A brass token about the size and shape of a poker chip, but on one side, it's just blank with like the word inscriptions, gift shop entrance. And on the other side, there's a picture of a dude in with sunglasses, a big, like not a big like straw hat, a pineapple with a straw sticking out of it, with a thumb up, and underneath it just says "Good day, mate."
Well, if that isn't Nexus.
I don't know who is. That's right. Good day, mate.
And that is all the stuff that you guys find in your combined scores. With the natural 20, what you find is on one of the corners of the triangular table, there is a button. It's like worked into it so that you can't quite see it, but with your familiarity with stone, because it is a stone table, you can tell that like this one section of the like the edge of the triangle of the inverted pyramid isn't stone, and it has like a place where it can like indent in and be pressed.
That was easy.
No, I'm gonna point it out to Corvus. Hey, there's a button.
It's just a stable button.
Yeah. I also wanted to know, can you, with your detect magic, see if that skeletal skull is like a continual flame? Or
Unfortunately, it's detect magic and not identify, but I will see what I can see.
as long as it's not gonna
Can't
curse us.
always be just a gosh, I'm gonna continually
Arcana.
Spellcraft, I
Spellcraft.
think.
spellcraft. Thank you. You can always just make a flat spellcraft check to check and see what something is.
Yeah, I know. Identify makes it so much easier, though.
That is true.
That is a 25 spellcraft check.
25. That'll do it. So, looking at this, the twisted celestial, infernal, and abyssal runes all over this skull, figures out that this is a grim lantern. So while that there is fire inside the eyes, you can. It means that it is currently containing like the faint wisps of humanoid soul inside of it.
Oh.
You can, as a standard action, expend that soul to cast Burning Hands, and the light in the lantern will go out. The light will return if a creature with at least one hit dice dies within 30 feet of the lantern.
Oh, snap. Does the power of the soul have any bearing on the power of the Burning Hands? Or
Nope.
does
No,
the
it
Burning
just like
Hands
touches
cast-
the faint edges of the soul's power as it transitions into the afterlife. It's not like fully stealing the soul.
Does the Burning Hands cast at a set caster level or at the
Caster
usual
level 5.
Caster level? Caster level 5.
If you have like the requisite like feats or class abilities to alter something like a wand or things that you could change the caster level, then yeah, you could. But otherwise, it's caster level 5.
Cool.
Is that something that Corvus is going to take? Because you should. I mean, Corvus, what do you think of this thing? This lantern.
Well,
skull?
unless I'm mistaken, it allows you, using the residual energies of a soul passing through the other to the other side, able to cast a spell called Burning Hands. I think it would be more useful for you, actually.
Really?
Yes. It would encumber me. I need my hands free. One hand for my sword and the other for spell casting. But it's something you can make use of.
Alright, well, I can take it. And seeing as I... Yeah, I can take it. How big is this thing? Could I figure a way out to hang it like a necklace or on my belt? Or like, how could I...
Size of a human skull.
Got it.
So like within palms, it does, as you see, it does have like a hook. But if you pull the hook, a chain will come out, so you can actually like hold it like a lantern. But it is not long enough, and the chain's too thick to wear like a necklace.
It's also made out of wrought iron, so it's
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
hecka heavy.
I'm just trying to think how I want to have this on my person.
Yeah, it's 20 pounds.
That's not inconsiderable.
Where-
I'm pretty sure that lantern would encumber me.
Yeah.
I only have 6 strength. Actually, what is my encumbrance level?
You know what? Okay, so you know how she has her arms like this all the time, like her wings? I would like to have it inside one of her wings so she could like open it if she needs to. Like use it like a
Do you want to buy a skull?
Yes! This is what I'm thinking.
Okay,
Because my
so
first
that-
thought is like a trench coat. You want to buy a skull?
that one, just that lantern by itself would put me into medium encumbrance. Just barely, but it would put me into medium encumbrance.
I would like Makani, because you are familiar with stone like metalworking. Could you make me just a flat, either knowledge engineering or flat intelligence check, whichever's higher?
Yes. Hey, my engineering is a 4. 11. Total.
Okay, so that is just enough to know that those 6 nails are all made out of adamant.
Those are
Ooh.
adamantine nails, Rusty.
You don't say.
I did.
Why are we talking with these ridiculous accents?
I don't know. Makes me sound smarter.
Sure.
Ridiculous accent.
Alright. What would you guys like to do?
Does there appear to be any other, like, further lower levels?
No, there are no more stairs coming from the corners of this triangular section.
Am I detecting magic from anything?
Oh, detecting magic. All of the things you guys found are magical.
Even the nails?
Even the nails. Other than that, you can see like the pulsing lines of like power that's being transferred throughout the pyramid. And I guess with detect magic on, you can see that the button itself is magical, but magical in the same way that like the currents of like power are being transferred throughout the rest of the pyramid.
Okay. I'm gonna. Well, no. There's plenty of time to investigate the rest of this stuff when we're in the clear. So the button itself doesn't have any kind of particular kind of magical aura that I could identify its purpose. Okay. Oh. Well, this button you found.
I'm gonna press it.
Okay. You press it. The table jolts up about 3 feet, and then you watch in a 27 foot triangle centered around this table. A triangular spiral staircase begins carving its way down in the floor.
I found the secret room.
This time we were lucky. Maybe don't do that again. Because that could have killed us. Or done something horrible. Or called in swarms of cybernetic chimpanzees.
Why would someone put a button there without it wanting to be pressed?
Let's just go.
Her intelligence, remember, is low.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, you make your ways down. I'm assuming you want to still do the same trap checking setup you did from last time.
Yeah, detect magic, looking for traps.
There are, of course, the illusionary steps where you have to jump over the pit traps.
Let me... That would be a 19 for perception.
Okay.
Unless it's intelligence-based, and then it's a 27.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So working the way down, the traps you've already encountered, for sure, not a problem. You know what to look for now. The traps that you literally only can see because of your detect magic are the laser grid traps. And you managed to talk Makani and making through them.
Nice.
So with the combination of that roll and the detect magic, you fully just bypass that trap, and you find yourself down.
Like Mission Impossible up in here.
down in a triangular antechamber, small, 9 feet sided triangles, but at each corner, a triangular corridor juts out. And one of them is fully, just has like a barred, like cell doors type.
One of them or all of them? Sorry.
Just one of them. The other ones are completely open.
Okay. I'm drawing this out. So 9 feet, 9 feet, 9 feet, but they at the corner have
Each corner is a triangular corridor.
Yeah.
Corridor that leads off. Can we see behind the barred one to see how far it goes?
Make me a perception.
You got this, Makani.
Thank you. I have really good eyesight right now.
Inspiration.
20. Oh, really?
No, I'm joking. I can't do that.
27.
27. Okay, so looking in, it looks like it is the hallway like widens out, and you can see triangular doors with more cell like bars.
How many doors?
I'd like to think I inspired you.
You did. I'm drawing this. How many doors roughly do we see at the...
There are 9 on each side.
9.
So for a total of 18.
Okay, so
In each corridor?
Each hallway has the same thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 doors. Wow. Well, this feels very fractally.
54 doors. They really enjoy the triangle.
27
It's a
doors.
number proper.
54.
Going to be 20. No, because
9 on each side. Each corridor has 2 sides. 18 in each corridor. 18 times 3 is 54.
wait, is that right, Justin?
That sounds close.
Do they? So each corridor
As you guys
splits
are
to
like
two.
trying to like talk this out and like kind of figure out like game planning, in one of the far doors, a form pushes up against, and you hear calling out in English, like a kind of like hoarse, like hasn't spoken in a while. Voice goes, "Who goes there?"
Who goes there?
Give me 1 second while I pull something up.
Yeah, you're good.
To explain the math, right? Say we have each corridor has 9 on the right side. Hey, look, who joined in? 9 on the left
What?
side.
What?
9 times 3.
What?
Hey.
I told you we had plans tonight, Zach.
Yes!
Oh, we have plans.
I knew. Oh, great. Okay.
I was gonna reply to you and say something along the lines of like your plans should be playing Pathfinder, but then we were like getting into it. So
Welcome. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Is he the voice
nice.
here?
Yeah. So, Ólafur, you call out who goes there, and one of the like prim, proper, like put together voices calls back, "Who goes there?"
Ólafur Havard,
Oh,
champion of
Ólafur.
Heimdallr, Sentinel of the Bifrost, and Guardian, yes, Guardian of the Nine Realms. Who goes there?
Can I?
We have the guy
I'm gonna give that a.
from
What?
Thor.
Can I give that a knowledge planes?
Go for it. Or religion. Both are acceptable.
Can you type that, Noah, in the chat? I want to make sure I get that completely right.
30-20.
Take your picture of
Amazing.
these there.
Unnatural 20.
Oh, wow.
Unnatural 20. From what you know, champions and guardians of the Bifrost are like chosen servants of the Nordic deity Heimdallr, right? He is like charge who's like watching over everything, but he like as good as his eyesight is, he can't see everything. He can't be everywhere, and there are like specific gateways and portals to the Bifrost that like these guardians would guard. They don't typically have charge over stuff like guarding the 9 realms or anything like that. So there is some level of either he's not telling you the full truth, or there is like a special circumstance happening right now.
I'll walk down the corridor towards him.
Yeah. So that first door, the first guarded door opens up, no problem. It is not locked. As you go in, you see that these 18 doors actually lead into small 3 foot by 3 foot triangular prism cells. And he's in one of the far ones.
As I'm walking down the corridor to his cell, looking in the other cells, are they empty? Or are they?
So a couple of them have like dead bodies in them. There is one that fully just has a ghoul that like reaches its hand out and tries to like scratch at you.
Sorely tempted to just like kill that thing, but
Now, Corvus, you should let me
Makani,
get
it is
even
a
with
ghoul.
you. Yes,
Honey, it's a ghoul. It's a ghoul.
Can I do it?
Fine.
I need to get my
I already
count
won.
up.
This doesn't count.
It
This
does
doesn't
count. Excuse
No, it does not.
me. You see
This
Noah
doesn't count.
Help.
floating
One moment.
floating
This
into the room.
this doesn't count.
Floating into the room just a few inches off the ground is a gargoyle with her arms and her wings clasped like a cloak. And she hovers without flapping her wings into this room and is totally relaxed.
In the corridor. We're in the
Or
hallway.
in the corridor. Totally relaxed, talking to Corvus, who
And
you look like.
She is this gargoyle is currently arguing with a humanoid fox wearing a nice suit, which looks like it's been, it's a little travel stained, a little travel worn. At his hip is looks like a very finely made cavalry saber. And I guess behind them
you see a 9 foot tall bug person with huge hulking arms that almost reach down, little tiny arms underneath it. It is a Trox. Yes,
It's a Trox.
Oh yeah. How else was he gonna get 40 strength?
I was wondering if it was a Trox when you said the strength.
Oh
score,
no, yeah.
it's gotta be a
Alchemist
Trox.
with metamorph, so he has mutagens and wild shape. Plus he's got variant barbarian, so he has rage. Plus the frenzy from Trox. All of them have totally stackable bonuses to strength.
Oh my gosh.
I just bumped that attachment in the chat if you wanted to look at it. But yeah.
Is there anything that looks human that walks through that door?
What do you look like? Nope.
No, so yeah, Ólafur, tell us what you look like.
I'm assuming my cell is kind of dark.
Your cell is dark, but they do have a light that
Dancing
they've brought
lights.
in with them.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
They have dancing lights up right now.
Yeah. Well, shall I just go ahead and throw my portrait in?
Yeah, go for it.
I'd say, Justin, this is probably my last use of dancing lights too. It's
Okay.
been a couple of minutes though. Oh snap!
Oh my goodness. This guy.
It's so Viking. It's painful.
Ah, that's great.
Or so Norse. It's painful.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, pretty human looking, tattooed face, kind of like half bare chest. The most standout feature is definitely two glowing kind of tealish white eyes.
Currently, you do not have your sword, or
I figured. Yeah.
Makani, this doesn't. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. It doesn't. And as I'm like walking away, I'm still like looking back. It doesn't count.
I would like to kinetic.
I think the box is confused. If she kills the creature while we are still on mission, why does it not count?
It doesn't. Ink.
Yes, Corvus Renard?
If you find a deer that is helplessly trapped
Does a 28 hit?
inside of
I'm helplessly
something,
trapped.
and then you kill it, does it count as hunting? Because I don't think it does.
Ink the Trox is confused again, Corvus Renard. If that doesn't count as trapping, what is trap line?
No. Trapping is not the same. It lacks the sport.
37 damage to the goal.
Anyone could kill, and it's just like red just paints the wall.
31.
You still lost.
You know why it counts,
I'll
though?
give you this one.
Hear me out. Do you know why it counts?
No, I'm not going to hear you out because this poor gentleman needs my help.
All the 27 things that we just killed up there were helpless. That's not hunting.
We don't have to count them. I'm still winning.
I'm going to mutter something under my breath and cast Bark Skin on myself.
This whole time I've been slowly walking towards yourself.
I think for the purposes of, because all magic is a visual in world, but for the purposes of Bark
this
Skin,
isn't casting a spell. It is a key thing.
Okay. Okay.
Then
it is, in that case, fair.
Okay.
And the muttering was more me cursing and then doing the Bark Skin. So
I will come up to the front of Ólafur's cell. How are these doors closed?
So the one
I knew that,
the one that you opened, you grabbed it and rotated it, and it rotated out in 3 different triangular sections into the wall. This one, it looks like in the center there's Triforce in a really tiny triangle that's just solid metal instead of bars, and it has a triangular hole within it, and you think it might be a lock of some kind.
We didn't find anything on the cyber witches that would fit this hole, would we?
I
remember nails, the lantern.
Oh, fuck. I literally forgot to give you one of the items you found. Yes, there is a triangular key with triangular teeth. So it's a long triangular prism, triangular teeth coming out from it.
I have a Bilbo Baggins moment. What is this? What is in my pocket? I will insert that I will insert it in, but I won't turn it, Ólafur. Just to be certain. We're all friends here, right?
If you free me, yes.
Sense motive. 16. No, 20. Sorry. I looked at the wrong number.
That's up to you, Noah.
He is being truthful.
Okay. Well then. Turn it. Welcome to the team.
So, here's what's going to happen. It's going to be a little different for each people. We're going to go least flashy to... actually, no. We're going to go most flashy. Corvus, and Corvus only. You turn it. You watch as the door opens. But as the door opens, you find yourself standing on the other side of the door with a vast open plain of grass fading out into darkness. On about 30 feet in front of you is that same open door to your back, mirrored, and it has fully opened. And you can see behind you as you turn around the door as if you were standing straight in the door, in the middle of it, looking back at Makani, and looking forward through at the door 30 feet in front of you. There is the door as if you were standing in the door, and you could see Ólafur standing.
So there's there's a gap between going from the front of the door to the back of the door that opens up into this grass.
Correct. And the grass fades out into the infinite horizon of a dark night.
Well, hurry up and be quick about it.
It does not appear that anyone through the doors is.
Well, it explains. And 21.
21. You very definitely are on a different plane. You do not know what plane. It's a material plane, and you know that for sure, purely because it appears to be functioning with the rules of the material. But other than that, you don't know. It also appears to have a accelerated timeline.
So if I step back,
It's up to you.
I can still see the... Like if I step back, do I still see the grass and then in the distance the door, or?
Do you want to step back through the door to your back then?
Yeah.
You step back out, and you step back, and you just pull the key out. You just take a half step back, and you just pull the key out of the still fully locked door.
What are you doing? I thought we were friends.
What do I
This
see?
is a very...
So
familiar door.
Meek and Makani see him put the key in, turn it, pause for not even a full second, turn the key back, and step back.
What's going on, Corvus?
Put the key in the lock and tell me what you see.
All right. Fly over there, grab the key, put it in the lock.
All right. You turn the key. Makani, you find yourself in a dark, grassy plain fading off into the horizon. 30 feet in front of you, there is an open version of this door. It appears Corvus, who is standing just at the lip of the door with you, is unmoving. And 30 feet in front of you, Ólafur is unmoving.
So I see Corvus 30 feet in front of me rather than next to me.
No, next to you.
You're still next to me?
Ólafur is 30
Okay.
feet.
He's 30
He is behind you about as far as it would take for you to step back out of this door.
Hey, how'd you get way over there?
Nobody appears to be moving. The clouds in the sky move slightly with a gentle breeze.
Okay, hello? Hello? Why? What? Corvus! Corvus, snap out of it. Uh-oh, I don't know what she do. Corvus.
Oh, I forgot she's an idiot.
You forgot you and Ink are the only ones currently in the pyramid who have an intelligence higher than 10.
Higher than 7, period. Okay. She's if she can tap Corvus, she's gonna tap him. Corvus.
So to get to him, you would have to step back out of the door.
I step back out of the door. Corvus.
Corvus and Ólafur, you watch as Makani turns the key, turns it back, steps backwards, and turns around and taps Corvus on the shoulder.
Corvus, you weren't moving. What is going on?
When you opened the door, did you see a grassy field?
Yes.
So
Could
strange.
somebody just let me out, please?
Well, I was calling to you and you weren't answering me. You were like 30 feet and beyond. How did you
Unmoving,
get beyond?
right?
Yeah, you just froze.
Can I have the key, please?
Absolutely. I don't want it.
Thank you. Hopefully nothing bad happens.
What
and
if he...
I'm gonna
Wait, hold on. What
put the
if
key in.
What if
Nope.
he puts the key in?
Could he even reach the center of the thing?
No, so the lock, if you look through, it's one of the old-time locks where the keyhole is on both sides.
Oh.
Just...
Here, get yourself out. Maybe it only works from the inside.
Get yourself out. Here's the key.
Can I
Look, if you see what we saw, you'll understand what.
with bars and stuff that I can take the
Yeah,
key?
there's enough room through the bars to take it.
This is fun.
Alright, I'll take it and I'll put it in the door on my side, I guess.
You put it in, you twist it, and with the very familiar sensation of teleportation and transportation, you find yourself on a different plane of existence. You are in a dark, grassy field, stretching out into infinity. It is not unlike some of the 9 realms that are based in darkness, but it is not a plane you are familiar with.
Okay.
And again, 30 feet in front of you, there is a door.
I'm just gonna walk for it.
You walk the 30 feet. It'll take a round. So everyone else, you watch as he turns the key, twists it, and as he, in his view, steps out, you see he just appears as he twists it back and steps back on the other side of the door. The door never opens.
He's on which side? He's on
your guys' side of the door now.
Okay. Oh, well, why didn't you try that
You
begin
can
with?
have your key back.
You could just jump
thanks.
through doors. Why didn't you just
I
get out
assume
before?
you saw the same thing we did.
Grass?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
just
you're out.
walked.
I mean, we've seen a lot of things in this place.
Hi, I'm
Have you seen a
Makani.
sword?
Nice to meet you.
Have you seen a sword?
Haven't seen a sword yet, but we
I've
haven't
seen-
searched this level yet.
I've seen a sword.
Ólafur, you did watch the cyborg gorillas that put you in the cell. Directly next to your cell, in the stone of the pyramid, you watched as one of the gorillas stuck their hands. You watched a red light scan up, and a drawer pulled out of the stone, and they put all of your stuff in there.
In that case, I'm gonna walk over there and try to do what the gorillas did.
All right. You put your hand on there. You watch as a beam of light, much too large for your hands because it is sized for a gorilla, traces down the stone of the pyramid, down your hand, flashes red. Could you make me a fortitude save?
Oh, I just
Yes, I can.
realized I'm wearing my disguise hat. I look like
Oh,
I do not look
that's
like a
true.
gargoyle at all.
you don't see a gargoyle.
No.
You see a cybernetic chip.
New dice.
Ooh.
Nice.
I've only rolled the d10s for rolling hit points.
Very cool. Very cool. So sorry, Noah. Makani does not look like a gargoyle. She looks like a cybernetic chimp.
Okay.
Just get that in your mind.
Alright.
She's wearing her hat of disguise.
Yep.
First
Oh.
roll
Flying
this
one.
d20.
Oh man. As long as
Well, that's a
it's...
natural 3. 17.
Hey, it's not a 1.
17. You feel your body lock up as you take
Great. Is this
Not
AoE
bad.
by chance?
3 points of lightning damage.
Is,
Electricity.
is there any chance this is AoE?
No, it is not AoE.
Oh, okay. Just 3
No,
points.
it is
Alright.
purely from physical contact with the stone. As it
Gotcha.
electrocutes you, and I rolled 3 1s on damage.
Ooh.
Alright, I'll take it.
Makani, your hat. You're still wearing your hat.
Yes.
I don't think you need to wear it anymore.
You are Steel Ape. Could you open this?
I can try. Oh, she'll float
No,
over there.
no, Makani, you're not.
Wait,
No.
wait.
Are you just doing it?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna take off my hat first. Because I'm gonna listen to Corvus, my best friend.
She's not a steel ape. She's a gargoyle
Takes it off.
with a tricky hat.
And yes, all of a sudden you see now this gargoyle who is. What did we decide that her colors were white?
You said she was white with some like flecks of green in
White
there.
stones, yeah, or white stone. Yeah. Yep.
And she's perpetually hovering just off the ground. Wings folded over in front of her.
Without flapping her wings at all. Oh man, I'm so
yeah, I'm probably
excited.
gonna jump back slightly startled.
Hi. This is me.
Hello, I am Ink the Trox. It is a pleasure to meet you, Ólafur Havard.
Oh no, you gotta use the full name, Trox.
No, Makani, don't. Well,
Ink the Trox is so sorry. Ólafur Havard, guardian of the Bifrost, champion of the Nine Realms.
Mink. Makani was just
Olaf
joking.
It's fine.
No, I feel like he should introduce us.
The Trox completely understands Ólafur Havard, guardian of the Bifrost, champion of the Nine Realms.
That's okay.
Just Olafur. It's fine.
Don't argue with him. It's not going to do anything.
I
didn't introduce myself.
That I need.
I didn't introduce myself. With a short, polite bow, Corvus Renard.
Charmed. I need into this stone.
Right. Said something about a steel ape. You put your hand on it. I assume we need one of those.
I looked it up. Okay, her body is a pale stone, but the wings are dark gray. That is what she looks like.
Just so happens that there is an abundance of hands up on the next level.
Corvus, you sly fox, you.
Actually,
should I go
I
get
believe
one?
there's 2 gorilla hands in next room. No, yeah, in the next level. Yeah. The giant gorilla that the 3 witches were
Do you want me to
working
go fly and get 1 or 2? Without touching the ground?
on. Well, you're gonna have to cut them off of their arms, so I should probably go since I'm the only one with a sword right now.
That's true. What is your sword's name? Ólafur? Ólafur?
It has not earned a name yet.
Oh, he has a name. And she'll go.
Makani, not everyone names their...
It doesn't mean they doesn't have a name.
You never seem to be satisfied with my sword's name.
No, because that's not the name. I keep asking
That's its
you.
name. It's what it's called
It's
itself.
what you call. No, it has. We'll discuss this later.
We always do.
We're gonna take Ólafur upstairs.
Yeah, follow us. Yeah. So, what brings you to this place?
Zola is in a cell.
Well, yeah. How did you get here? I mean, I'm assuming you weren't just born in there.
Unless those witches are your mother. This would be really awkward.
No.
Makani, that is
We just killed
very
them.
rude.
We just killed. Look at him. He's a fleshy.
Makani, you're making it worse.
I stepped off the Bifrost and this is where I was.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm glad that none of those freaks of nature were your mother. Because they were. It's not pretty. Not an open casket kind of situation.
If we
In fact,
just get my sword.
I think all 3 of them could probably fit in the same casket.
We're gonna go ahead and take him up 2 levels to the.
That's okay. Not one for banter. Well, that's okay.
You work your way up the stairs. They do walk you past a variety of traps that the fox talks you through. So there's invisible laser traps that only he can see because he's got detect magic up.
Hey, that's Mr. the Fox to you.
Of course.
It's very fancy. Fancy
You would
box.
noble.
If-
Don't you have like an actual like title?
If they are conjuration, enchantment, or what's the other one?
Abjuration?
Transmutation.
No, none of them
Okay.
are. All of them are. All of the traps here are evocation and. So he does walk you. There are some sections of the stairs that are illusionatory, and they're just pitfall traps. And some of the steps, portions of the steps, are just fully landmine. And so you walk up, and you find there's this enormous triangular room. Each side of the triangle is 127 feet, I want to say was the number. I can't remember off the top of my head. Massively tall. And this triangular spiral staircase that you've worked your way up leads to, in the center of this triangular room, a inverted triangular pyramid where the corpse of a giant gorilla is decapitated and laying on top. But it does have both of its hands. It is bigger than the gorillas that that threw you in the cell, but it is a gorilla.
We could try one of these. If this doesn't work, there's even more on the level above here. Something like 162.
Let's get it on then.
Okay.
Chop it.
I'll disarm the gorilla.
Nice.
All right. I really don't feel like making you roll for this. You do eventually cut through it. You can just really.
It's a plus 24. Minimum damage is going to be a 13, and chances are I'll crit. So I can roll for it if you want me to.
I don't think it's worth it. I think you have enough to single blow cut through this. As he slices through it, Ólafur, could you make me a knowledge planes check, please?
Yes. 21.
21.
Wait, no, sorry. I can't do math. 24.
24. Straight off the bat, this magical sword is based off of some sort of extra dimensional, extra planar magic, but you are unfamiliar with what it is.
Okay.
Hand gets cut off. You guys walk back down.
Proceed.
And-
This is a nice sword.
Oh,
Did
thank
have
you.
that?
It has a name.
It is a nice sword.
Its name is Sav.
Not as nice as mine, but it is a nice sword.
I mean, we haven't even seen your sword. How could you judge
I
that?
have seen my sword.
We should definitely judge this. Mink and I will
You've
be the
seen
judges.
my sword, but you don't know my sword.
I'm gonna walk over and pick up the hand.
Yeah, you pick up the hand. No problem with your strength to carry it.
I'm excited to judge this. I will be the judge because I know swords.
Corvus, there's just a full-on ranting litany going on in your head from your sword. Just this whole conversation has agitated him.
Savle, just never mind. Yes, we're going to feed the ducks.
You make your way back down the stairs. Again, you roll high enough on those trap checkings for the stairs that none of the traps matter. Ólafur, you stick the hand up against. The light runs down and faint steam as the vacuum seal unlocks, and it slides out the full 9 feet length of this drawer. All of your stuff is in there.
Yeah, I will start grabbing all of my stuff, which you guys see includes just like some finely knit rope, which he like kind of throws over his shoulders, followed by a very nice looking backpack that is chock full of who knows what. Because I'm playing it, of course.
Yep. And now you've got the strength to support your loot goblin tendencies.
As well as this backpack, I should add, also has a full 5-gallon keg strapped to it.
Nice.
As well as like a bear trap, rope, just anything you could imagine being strapped to this backpack is strapped to this backpack. I'm assuming, is the jewelry in there?
Yeah, all of your stuff is
Okay,
there. They did not have time to sort it before.
Yeah, throws on a couple of wrist bracers, throws on some rings, places a headband on his forehead, and then steps out with a 10-foot tall greatsword.
You're not overcompensating for anything.
Makani whispers to the sword in Terran, "What is your name?"
The sword does not respond.
Makani, not everyone's swords can talk.
Does your sword not
Most
talk?
can.
What swords talk?
Corvus, you win.
You put up a good fight. No hard feelings.
Swords are metal.
I'm going to proffer you my saber hilt first.
I am fine with my sword, thank you.
Just touch it.
Sense motive. 18.
This isn't good enough.
What do you? I mean, I guess what are you trying to sense motive?
Are you trying to trick me somehow?
No. No.
Okay, then I'll very cautiously reach out and touch, like just very briefly.
Who are you?
Your sword is not very nice.
I am the sword. Only Corvus can hear it at this point. I am the sword of darkness. I will slaughter the earth and bring annihilation and the heat death of the universe. All will die under our black wrath.
Solid. I'm the only one who can hear you. He let go. You scared him.
Oh.
I'm dead. Oh.
I'll resheath my sword.
Oh.
What is
He gets excited around new people.
What is your sword's name?
Makani, let's
As
take
I
it.
said, it has not earned a name yet.
Right, I forgot.
I'm gonna start taking this gorilla hand and going down by any cell that had or has an occupant, and I'm gonna
Corvus, you're the most
check those.
smartest creature I've ever met.
Yeah, I'm literally 4 times smarter than you.
You are.
Yeah.
And probably me as well.
Oh man.
What's your intelligence score?
Yes.
What is yours?
It's a 6.
Mine too, buddy.
What's the Ink's intelligence score?
Mink is a 12. He's double.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
Oh my
are.
gosh.
If you add all of you together, you have accumulated the same
Ew.
intelligence score as me.
This is why he is the leader. He understands everything much better than I do. He's a linguist and he's very fast.
Enough, Makani. You're gonna make me blush. Which, of course, is preposterous because his fur.
Maybe I'm okay with that. Don't try to cuddle him. Just don't go there. His tail is Just don't touch it.
Knows it.
If you feel the strong urge to snuggle a fox, I suggest you snuggle either Lefty or Reginald.
Who
They're back in the camp.
You can confirm what Corvus Renard is saying. Lefty and Reginald are quite soft and quite comfortable to cuddle with.
Oh, I can't wait till he meets
Who-
Odd. Let's
He'll meet
continue.
That's true. We do need to go make sure she is okay.
We need to check on her. She
I
should not.
would like to not be here
Mhm.
anymore.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
so,
sure. We're just going to check these.
all of the things do open up. Only one of them has anything in it of interest. Some of them have like dust, like maybe something has like decomposed with inside of them. But one of them has a 4-foot by 6-foot painting of an elf. The one that had a ghoul. This is the what was in his drawer.
We'll take it. Trox. May, could you carry this, please? It's a little cumbersome for me.
I think the Trox would be very happy to carry this for Corvus Renard. Grabs it and will put it in his bag.
It just fits in his bag.
He has a masterwork backpack size for a large creature. It fully fits.
Okay, fair enough.
And it doesn't have a ton in it right now. He left most of his stuff with Odd in the carriage.
Awesome. Well, I think that's everything. Was there anything else we saw down here? Any ways down? Any ways?
No ways down, but there were 3 other corridors, or 2 other corridors.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go check those real quick, just in case there's anyone else captive down here. And
Okay, so
isn't
you
a ghoul.
basically you have a fork from the cells that you were in, left or right.
Right.
Okay, you make your way right, and you find a similar setup to what you found above with the gorillas, only with chimpanzee.
Oh.
So Noah, for what Ólafur is seeing, there is a triangular room, 27 feet across. There are 27 metal and glass sarcophagi on the fully around each on the walls. Inside of it are covered in a like semi-opaque flesh-colored fluid are cybernetic chimpanzee.
Well, Makani, we should probably take care of these
Where
as well.
are we exactly?
That's difficult to explain. But
Maybe.
you are currently in the depths of a demi-plane pyramid, which is currently located in the Congo, in the continent of Africa.
You ever been
Well, he has now. Well, kind of.
before?
Technically not, because he's actually in a demi-plane and not
What's a
the
Bifrost?
material plane. But
Does it make sense what he just said in regards to the demi-plane? I'm assuming I have no idea what
Yeah,
the
You're
Congo is.
familiar with the concept of planes and demi-planes.
Okay, I understand what a demi-plane is, but what is the Congo?
a rainforest.
What is a rainforest? Don't most forests get rain?
Extra rain, lots of it.
How about a jungle?
All the
Just
time.
more,
Very
maybe
thick.
more accurate.
Never mind.
Do you know what a jungle is?
Knowledge of nature.
No.
Oh,
No.
you are in for a treat.
Like a forest,
Do you live in a
it
frostland?
is a forest.
I think you live in a frostland. That makes
Oh, Makani, hold on. This is a
I'm from
learning
Norway.
opportunity.
Okay.
Norway.
You just
You're
showed
from
it.
Norway.
I'm from Norway.
Oh. Okay.
Norway.
Norway. Yeah, Norway.
Yes, Norway.
Okay.
Wasn't there a team that went
It's a-
out there recently and there was some big event about? Nah, never mind. I don't remember.
Let the fox talk.
It is a particular type of forest that receives really heavy rainfall. Very lots and lots of different kinds of animals. Very warm, wet, humid, generally uncomfortable. You'll experience it when we get out of here. Would you mind helping with all of us working? This should go relatively quickly.
What is it we are doing?
I'm gonna pull out my sword and cut the cables.
So
On
you
the
watch
back.
as he goes, slashes his sword through behind the sarcophagus, cuts 3 different like ducting cables from behind it. That all of that fluid like pours out, and you watch as there was on each of the sarcophagi, right in front of the faces of the chimpanzees, there is a glowing red triangle. You watch as the light goes out. And you watch as the chimpanzee, who's kind of like rigidly in there and kind of floating as the fluid goes out, just like goes limp and like knocks its head against the glass of the lid.
Easy enough. I'll start working on
Yeah. Easy. None of you have a minimum damage that would really require you to roll. Currently for any of these particular things. So it is just a matter of walking through and slaughtering a small army while it sleeps.
I will say, if you're watching Ólafur at all, he is wielding this thing like it is half as heavy as it is. Like, literally, it does not look like an object that, like,
Can I hold
is
your?
undergoing the weight that it should be.
Can I hold your sword?
But
It looks light.
Makani, that's
It looks light.
Makani. It's a little rude to ask a swordsman for their sword.
Actually, I think it's a
Just-
compliment because I'm admiring their
just
art.
give it back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, where would I go? She's gonna try to.
He'll just extend his arm and, like, hand it to you.
Okay, she'll take it and.
I'm just double checking one thing.
Okay.
I'm expecting like Thor's hammer status and just like hold people up.
Nope, anyone can use it while it's on the weapon. So yeah, it is a great sword size for a large person, but it weighs as much as a great sword size for a medium.
Wow, this is much lighter than I thought it would be. How are you going to figure out its name? What is your name? In Terran again.
Makani, it can't.
It will earn a name.
You learn its name?
It will
earns its
a
name. Oh. But you're going to name it?
The name that it earns.
Well, let's check out the last room, and then we
Give
can
the
get out of
sword
here.
back.
You do not seem satisfied.
No. She's made of stone, by the way. Like, I don't know if that's, like, in this moment needs to be said.
This is what happens when 2 characters with 6 intelligence are trying to have a conversation. One of them says, "I don't think you understand," and the other says, "Yeah, I know I don't, but I don't think you understand either."
I am made of stone. Swords are.
After the initial, like, startle factor of a robot transforming into a gargoyle, he doesn't seem too phased.
Good. Right. Well, let's get out of here and go find Odd, shall we?
Well, we have to check the
What
last
is an
corner.
odd?
Okay, check the last one.
She is a wonderful person, not a what.
Sorry.
You're gonna
You
love
should be.
her. She is the best cooking.
I hope you like cookies and hand-knitted scarves and socks.
He'll pat the barrel on his back. I brought the meat.
I think you'll fit in.
Now I want cookies.
Alright, let's go check that last corridor.
So yeah, you walk your way out into the next corridor. You see one large triangular sarcophagi, roughly about what you think the size of that flying dinosaur you saw outside would be. It is empty. There are 6 empty sarcophagi that are roughly the size, or would probably hold the velociraptors you saw. Again, also empty. And then there is just straight up a section of a wall that has like a long table and is literally just filled with dinosaur and robot parts. Just like commingled and mixed everywhere.
Anything of value or use or interest?
You could make me a perception check to see. There's potential value in the fact that there is futuristic cyber tech here, and it is 1918. So,
do I get intelligence-based perception?
Or you can make me appraise. So either or, yes.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I. Who puts things into appraise? I don't. If it's intelligence-based, it'll be a 28.
Okay. Yeah, nothing that would be useful for you, but you think the R&D sections of the SRT might be interested in some of the robotic parts that are scattered around here. Or at least maybe like the electronic portions of it. You're not sure. It's not your wheelhouse.
Man, could you do me a favor and carefully put some of these pieces in your pack? And I'm just going to start handing them just random stuff that looks like it might be interesting.
I think the Trox would be happy to help. Corvus Renard fully slings the backpack so it's fully on his face, wraps his tiny arms around it so it's stable, and then with his big arms just starts picking things up.
I think that should be good, Pink. Thank you.
Means the Trox is happy to help you, Corvus Renard.
Of the...
No, I'm not of the.
Oh,
You're the of the.
I'm the of the, that's right.
Yes, meaning the Trox refers to you, Makani of the Nekala Cathedral, as Makani of the Nekala Cathedral.
Yep.
Ólafur, if you haven't noticed, he likes to use your full name.
Ólafur Havard, champion of... I can't even
no,
pronounce all
please
these things.
Ólafur Havard is my full name.
Ólafur Havard, champion of Heimdallr, Sentinel of the Bifrost, and Guardian. Yes, Guardian of the Nine Realms. That's how I wrote it down.
Well, we may have to deal with those scouts outside. Don't like leaving a job undone. No loose ends. This was kind of a...
How closed off is this demiplane?
How what?
Closed off is this demiplane?
It has 3 entrances. And they are all within 15 feet of each other on the material plane.
They're on the top level, which is where I think we should be going now.
All right.
We go.
So, which of you has the gift shop token?
I mean, Makani and I both searched through, but I technically will say she has it all.
No. You have this, Corvus. I pressed the button. I got the cool other thing. You should be the one that gets this.
Okay.
Unless you want me to have it. But I feel like I might abuse it. Which is why I'm going to let you have it.
I'll hold on to it. That's fine.
Great. I'm sure it's
Can you make a note, Jess, that I have that?
I will.
I have I have 2 post-it notes, and one of them is
You're
for
good.
keeping track of my spells,
You're
and the
good.
other one is for keeping track of my hit points.
Corvus. Nice.
All right, you guys turn around with the intention of leaving. Corvus, you feel an icy burning in your pocket. Makani, Ólafur, and Maik see as a sparkling cloud of rainbow dust surrounds him, and space warps around him, and he disappears.
No!
You find yourself in a gift shop filled with merchandise. Right next to you, there is a stand with hoodies that says, "I survived the demi-plane pyramid of the cyber witches, and all I got was this stupid fucking t-shirt."
We need to open this shop.
It's already open.
I know, but like, I realize this is great.
There are like plushy gorillas and velociraptors on the shelves on the walls.
I'm picturing
There's
this.
a poster of you and Makani fighting the witches.
Already?
I imagine this as like fully modern 21st century tourist trap gift shop.
Like
100%.
Disneyland, where there's just
Just
so
tons of
much.
colors.
Just Disneyland. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm getting rather tired of this place.
Good night, mate.
Hello?
You watch as healing up to you in neon orange basketball shorts, a just horrendous cyborg monkey Hawaiian t-shirt that is opened up to another t-shirt that is fully just Makani Kamehamehaing the first gorilla century against the pyramid as your first intro into battle. Got a pineapple with the top cut off with a huge straw sticking out of it. Wheelies up to you and is like, "Welcome to the gift shop. Can I help you look for anything?"
Who are you? And what is this place?
Hi. He sticks his hand out. I'm an affiliate with the gift shop. I'm here to help you with all your needs, mate.
That's motive. That would be a 25.
He fully wants to help you have the best customer experience that you can while in the store.
Well, I'm not going to be rude. I'll shake his hand.
Is there anything I can help you look for?
What do you have?
Well, we have merchandise based off of your current adventure. We also can buy anything you find that you don't want to carry around. We do a full customer experience. We also have beverages, and he points at a smoothie bar.
Oh, what form of currency do you take?
Yes.
Okay. Where is the exit?
Oh, and he points, and as he points, fully on a wall that was just shelves earlier, a double doors materialize with that same logo of a guy in a Hawaiian t-shirt with a straw hat and the pineapple with a thumbs up is like backwards on the frosted glass. And then on it is just like, "Have a marvelous day."
Dude, I don't think I really have any money.
I'm really glad this isn't like a Father Gael moment because
I mean, it kind of
no,
is.
he's
kinda
totally
icky.
different. He's different, which is crazy because of how similar, but they are totally different. This guy's awesome.
Oh, okay, I have 500 gold pieces. What else? Am I carrying anything else from us looting other than the token? You have the lantern. We found
Oh, you want to
Ointment.
know the stuff? Okay, so
nails.
three of the gemstones. Remember the jar, empty jar, crisp ruby apple, which I'm gonna give you that. Actually, Actually, I really want that. Can I have that?
Actually, it's probably best if I hold on to
That's
that
why I'm
so
saying
that you
this.
don't eat it.
I know. The rock. Okay, I've got the lantern. Golden stick of chalk. 9 rusted nails. You got those.
Okay, so far I have the apple and the nails.
Okay. Give them the nails.
This feels really. It feels like the loot was split really evenly.
There was one thing that I wanted. You hear in your mind.
I was joking. No,
Okay.
I thought you were just telling me what I have.
You can have all of them except for the thing that I have. Literally, it's fine. She's not worried.
Oh, except for the lantern?
Yes. She's satisfied with her find.
Okay. Can I take a moment to identify some stuff before I start trying to sell it?
Okay. Meanwhile,
Do you want a 1 cumulative spellcrafter check or multiple?
You can. Your call. If you want to break it up for the things that you have, you can.
19.
19. So the nails are all stubborn nails. So that you can use a standard action to push them into something. And once pushed into place, that nail requires a DC 20 strength check to move or to move anything that's nailed into.
So it like pins them in space as well? Like the object itself won't move?
Into like a material. It's not like an immovable rod.
Okay.
And it can support 500 pounds, and it increases the break DC of any door by +2.
That's it?
I mean, it is just 1 nail.
Yeah, but it can support 500 pounds of force.
You have 9 of them.
I see no reason to have these. What's the apple?
The apple is an apple of eternal sleep.
Classic.
You eat it, you make a will save, or you fall asleep until someone breaks the enchantment.
True love's kiss.
I feel like I want to try planting that. So
Yes, you should definitely keep that.
So
you would know True Love's Kiss does not work on this, but the kiss of someone with royal blood does.
I'm going to make a note.
okay.
Also, like break enchantment, limited wish, miracle.
Yeah.
All you need is royal blood. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
Have,
What?
which you, Corvus, would have, because you are a nobleman.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really kiss myself if I'm asleep, though.
That's true.
I will hold out the nails. What can you give me for these? And I'm doing a praise check, actually, too, so I know what I might get for them. 21.
21. You think that you could probably buy these $100 each? He looks at him and says, 9 nails. I'll give you a 450 for them. I'm assuming US dollars, or would you like them in British pounds? I know you are currently, and he looks at his computer screen at the desk that materializes around him. It says that you are working based out of Scotland, so we can use that denomination if you prefer. But as a resident of the United States, I would understand if you would rather our exchanges go into US dollar iteration.
No, I think pounds would be more convenient. However, what if we, instead of 400 pounds, make it 600?
Roll me a diplomacy.
29.
By 1. It is our job here at the gift shop to help you have a marvelous day. So I think 600 could be something that we could swing. Let me just note this in my customer service review. Remember, when you do get the receipt, there will be a code for a review on the back. Please rate and review your experience. It really helps us to better customize ourselves towards your particular needs.
Of course.
And you watch as he presses a few keys. A machine pops up out of the desk, and like British pounds start like rolling out, like money counter style, and then they get wrapped and like pumped out in $100 groupings.
Bundles.
Yeah. Was this what you were expecting, Noah?
I don't know what I was expecting.
There's
This is pretty par for the course. I kind of feel.
whenever we can
Like,
have a
we've
jump
never-
over.
Yeah,
So-
I've never been DM'd
What
by
we're
me
doing.
before, so short of the one shot that I ran
This
for.
is
So this is
special.
invaded Void.
It's an experience.
The one shot that you ran, where I spent the entire time building my character and didn't even finish.
Right.
If you want to jump over to them, if you want to tell me, Justin, some things like that I might be able to purchase, or if it's just kind of a
Fully,
blank anything.
the shop has everything.
Okay. Okay.
So in this moment that Corvus has disappeared in this cloud of magical
Do I recognize that effect?
dust.
Yeah, that's fully a conjuration effect. It is fully, he has been moved to another demi-plane in this demi-plane.
Okay.
And the effect currently is constant and ongoing. And with your roots on your eyes, you can see that it is currently right where he was standing, shimmering and existing.
Okay. Should we do something about that?
I mean, if there's something you know we could do, Corvus doesn't have that kind of magic, so I don't think that was Corvus. She's gonna she's gonna unlatch her wings and open them. And under one arm, you see a wrought iron skeleton skull shaped lantern with teal light blue fire in the eyes. Wanna buy a skeleton head?
Want to buy some gas
She
stations?
fully opens her wing, trenchcoat style, with a...
That's ridiculous.
I need to know his answer.
How much?
It's not for sale.
Wow.
We literally found it today. I was talking like, where could I hold this? This thing is like 20 pounds. I was like, oh, I'll just have it underneath my wing.
It's 20 pounds.
It's made of wrought iron.
Wrought iron,
Oh,
yeah.
gosh. Okay. So, that's why wrought iron was typed in the
Yes,
Okay.
that's why. Yep.
Gotcha.
Sorry. I am really happy that you gave me that opportunity. That's what we're doing on the other side. That's all I wanted to play out.
Oh.
If there is anything you want to do with the shimmering demi-plane effect, up to you.
I'm gonna walk into it.
Ah!
Oh!
Me. Knowledge planes.
Oh, frick.
That's a natural 5, so 11.
11. You walk into it. There is a brief flash, and across your visions, like HUD style, a logo of a guy in a tropical t-shirt holding a pineapple, sunglasses, big straw hat, thumbs up, appears in your vision, like double vision, like VR glasses that aren't quite synced up, so you can see both sides. And then there's like this flashing light that says, "Warning! You don't have sufficient tokenage to enter this area." And then you just walk through, and it's still in the same place you were before. You just like walked.
It didn't let me in.
Well, let me try. She'll run through.
Roll me a knowledge planes, please.
Okay. 13.
13. You walk through. Same visual.
Maybe we need to go in through at the same time.
Okay.
Let's go. Same time.
Opposite directions.
Ooh, yes! We'll try this first.
Just
roll me a knowledge planes. Do know that the DC has increased.
19.
That fell off the table. I need to get a dice tray.
Mm-hmm.
Is a 22.
All right. Makani, you walk through, get the same visual. Ólafur, you walk through, and then you find yourself pushing open a double door and walking into the gift shop.
Ólafur! Where are you? I think it worked.
Do I see him enter?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
What is this place?
You're not supposed to be here, but since customer service is our priority, have a marvelous day. This is the gift shop for all your consumer needs.
That's where you are. Like, I imagine it was like and then he just like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ólafur is just very confused right now.
Seems to be a pocket dimension store. I managed to sell him some nails, and I think I'm going to purchase this pearl of power. You can never have enough.
And then for prices, he will be charging full retail price.
Yep.
No discount?
So as long as you
Punch card?
head out the double doors.
No, did you want to buy anything? I don't know. Do you have money?
I don't have much.
Well, if you have
In
things
terms
you
of
can
money.
sell too, if you have things you don't need.
Why would I have things that I don't need?
I'm going to okay. I'm gonna buy a pearl of power.
Okay.
And then if I'm gonna buy a gift shop snow globe
All right.
for Makani.
Yes! Thank you! Thank you.
Really, the snow globe is a diorama of the pyramid inside the clearing, and it is it's got little tiny gorillas standing guard at the doors, like when you found it, with a circling Quetzalcoatlus cyborg from before, and then a little bit off in the corner you see some chimpanzees riding velociraptors with and if you look really carefully in the back you can see you guys hiding at the edge of the clearing.
So I'll get Makani snow globe.
Okay.
I'll get Mink some sort of commemorative plushie. Whatever form that takes. And Odd will get, if there's some like special yarn.
Yeah, they have
it's all like
they have
I don't
like
know.
not carbon fiber. They have like a fiber optics style yarn that's themed with the rainbow interior of the pyramid, and your choice. They have cyborg dinosaur plushies. They have cyborg chimpanzee and gorilla plushies. So in terms of that, pretty fair game. The gorilla plushies are like the size of those giant Costco teddy bears.
Definitely that one, Zach.
Oh, jeez. How am I gonna? I mean, sure. I guess. Sure.
I can carry it if that helps.
That would be helpful. My hands are full. Just to give you like,
He will just
so you say your
throw
intelligence
it
is
up onto his
6.
shoulders. Yeah.
My strength is 6.
Nice.
Yep.
What's your intelligence? 24?
4.
What is it?
Yeah.
24? Is that what you said?
24.
My strength is 24.
Yep. Nice.
A perfect mirror.
Uh-huh.
Brains and brawn.
Oh.
What's your dexterity?
20.
28.
What's your wisdom?
I think it's a 9.
22. It's the only mental stat I have anything in.
In terms of pricing, we will be fully going on our system on that you're paying the price, retail price for any like items you buy in the gift shop. Plushie's going to be, let's say $40 or 40 pounds. Snow Globe's going to be 20, and the yarn will be 15.
In weight or pounds money?
Pounds of money, yeah.
So
Gold. Yeah.
40, 15, so 55. What was the snow globe?
Snow Globe was 20. So 75 total.
75 total. Okay. So 1,075 gold pieces or pounds less. Sweet. And now I have a second pearl of power for storing even more shocking grasps.
Is there any other Magus spell, really?
Nah.
No.
All right. In that
I have
case,
3 of them now.
Oh my god.
you walk out of the gift shop and you find yourselves back in the pyramid.
Oh, perfect. Let's see. Makani, this is for you.
What are you carrying? Oh my
Little
goodness,
snow
is
globe.
that a snow globe? Look at the little
It's a snow
dinosaur.
globe.
Look at them. I see us.
I thought you might like
Where did you get this? Did you make this? How did you get
no, I
don't
bought
understand.
it at the gift shop.
I don't understand.
I'll explain later. Let's first get out of here.
Let's go.
All right, you make your way out with your gift shop purchases.
Oh my gosh. I love
And
the
you
snow
find,
globe.
interestingly, that the distance to the entrance is short.
This is that effect, Zach. You taught me recently.
Yep,
I'm glad you taught me
non-Euclidean space.
this. I'm glad that I learned this recently.
There's a super cool demonstration on YouTube that I saw that is demonstrating non-Euclidean space in a game engine. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but you make your way out. You step over just the countless bodies along the way on the different floors. Over the severed giant gorilla hand you have on the pressure plate. Landmine that you guys accidentally stepped on.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep. Nope. You see the body. There's blood everywhere.
Yeah, they fully have carved a swath of just pure and utter destruction through the place. And you find your way back up to the pyramid. The final lair action for the first level of the pyramid has appeared, and there is a triangular pedestal in the center.
Is it detect magic? Does it have anything other than the normal transmutative?
All of the magic that's being like funneled from all of the different planes is being funneled through into this pedestal.
Does it have something on it? Or is it just a...
It appears to just be a purely triangular basalt-style pillar of stone about waist height on you.
I'm going to push on it.
You push on it, and it's very easy, even with your strength, to push down, and as like it catches, it slides down, and you watch as all of the triangular patterns that are like fractally built into the ever-changing prismatic pearlescent walls begin to flash and slowly transition to a red color, and then pulsing faster.
Perhaps we should get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
I'm flying with my
Is there
guys-
a visible door?
Yeah, so there are 3 visible triangular doors, absolute blackness, on each of the walls of the pyramid.
I'll go with Corvus and make sure I step through at the same time with him. 0.
Oh, don't step through that one over there. I believe that one is... Well, there's a mess outside of that one.
Okay.
But all of you guys make me a reflex.
Oh, I was gonna say
Oh,
something.
man.
Yeah, go for it.
So whichever one
That's not good.
they're like running for, I was just gonna teleport through.
Go for it, yeah.
All right.
Wait, you
Then
could have
that is-
teleported out of that cell this whole time. Well, maybe
so
not without it.
originally, the cells are designed to hold basically everything.
Mm.
He could not have gotten out in that manner.
Mm-hmm.
No reflex save needed then.
Okay.
Pull up my sheet.
I rolled a 6, so 26.
Okay.
I got a 30.
I'm just flexing. Wow, Zach.
I rolled an 11.
All right, you guys managed to run through and out the door before it closes.
Is Mink okay?
My ink makes it about halfway through before the pyramid disappears. And you find that my ink is going to take...
Please don't kill him.
It won't. It won't kill him.
It might.
Oh, well, I guess it could if it.
Don't die, Mink.
Takes 52 points of force damage and loses one of his legs.
That's not good.
As it fully just off. He looks down at it, and I think his best option here is he's going to drop his shapeshift ability because he is shapeshifted into a Trox. So he's going to go back to his normal form as a Trox, and his leg will reappear because any body parts lost as part of your polymorph do not transfer over.
He could have also, if that didn't work, he probably could have just polymorphed into a troll.
Also probably would have worked, yeah.
Mhm.
Except for, I don't think he has the ability to turn into humanoid, monstrous humanoid. So it'd have to be something else with regeneration.
there are options.
Mink, are you okay?
Mink did not enjoy that experience, Corvus Renard, and he will miss being Mink the Trox. But as Mink, I will continue on in the manner we have all become accustomed to.
Okay. I turn around and look back towards the pyramid. What is it?
It's
same?
gone.
It's just
It is-
completely gone.
It's completely gone. It has severed its tie to this plane of existence, and it is floating in the astral sea.
Well, that's problem dealt with.
Well,
I
that's
think.
good.
I'm glad we got a snow globe out of it. This is the coolest gift, Corvus. Thank you.
I'm glad that we got out of it.
Yeah. I didn't think that was going to happen.
You watch as from the edge of the clearing, Odd gets up off of where she's been sitting, waiting for you guys, and walks over. Olivar, you see the oldest Svartalvar elf you have ever seen in your life. To the point where her normally naturally platinum blonde dark elf hair has fully just gone into the old person kind of white. It's slightly different, and
Not as shiny.
that her dark elf skin has almost paled out and lost all of its color. And she's walking over, and she is using her cane because she has been sitting for the last fucking 4 hours, and her bones hurt. Also, she has gone down and up almost 300 hit points in the last 4 hours while healing you guys.
She's
Odd,
amazing.
are you okay?
A little tired,
Oh,
but
Let's
the job.
let's get you back to the carriage.
mhm.
Our mission is completed here. We also made a new friend. Odd, this is Ólafur. Ólafur, this is Odd.
Mink, will you carry her, please?
Malik would be happy to carry Odd Velkodatter.
Mhm.
And he leans down, and with his one tiny arm sticks it out, and one of his big arms, and fully makes a seat, and lifts her up, and then the other tiny arm lifts up her leg, so she's in that 0G position, beds go into, where it's the V shape.
Yes, love it.
Amazing.
Zach does need to get to bed though, so we might need
I
to
do.
do intros next time.
Absolutely. So we find ourselves at the end. You make your way back to your carriage and the makeshift camp that you've made there. You do see that pulling their carriages or would be attached to their carriages are Clydesdale-sized foxes. That is Reginald and
Lefty.
Lefty.
Is Lefty on the left
Yep.
or the right?
right.
Oh, that's right. They are on the right.
Yeah, I just had to know.
Mink named them.
And meaningfully puts Odd down on her armchair that's at the carriage, and then just goes in to play with the foxes. And I think that'll be where we leave for tonight.
Oh, Odd.
Love it.
Before I forget, I got you some new yarn. Hopefully you enjoy it.
Corvus. Thank you so much. And she'll put it in her bag of holding. She's like, this calls for cookies. And she'll pull out a homemade tin of peppercorn sugar cookies, which are classic cinnamon crumb Scandinavian sugar cookies.
Nice.
Ooh.
Odd, you do make
I
the
will.
best
I will
cookies.
pop down my 5-gallon keg of mead and set some bucks out for that.
Odd will definitely drink, and we'll leave this more peaceful ending than for the end of this portion of your campaign.
And we'll end off. I'll turn to you, Mug, Cookie. So, Ólafur, you want to join a war?
Just kind of, again, very confused expression.
And fade to black.
That's great. And scene. That's right. Wow. Thank you, Justin. Thank you,
very
Noah. That was cool.
That was awesome.
The gift
Way to
So
go,
honored
guys.
to be joining you guys.
Oh, it's a trip every time.
It's a trip.
Yeah.
It's gonna
So yeah,
be
I had to buy dice because I didn't bring any to Oklahoma.
awesome. Those are your new.
So
they look cool.
I got this set specific. Like there's not a good way to
Yeah.
show this
Yeah.
to the camera.
Those
It was
look
blue,
cool.
blue green.
They're
Like
teal
his eyes.
with gold
Oh, nice. What brand?
inking. Chessex.
Those are good. What? Zach,
Okay,
you don't like
there's one dice store that was actually only a 12-minute walk away,
It's not bad.
and their dice stock is the most abysmal I have ever seen.
Aw.
It was like a tabletop gaming store, right?
Uh-huh.
They had like the worst dice stock I have ever seen. They were out of D6s,
Wow.
pretty
Oh,
much.
some like Warhammer players come by and clean them out or something?
I don't know. The only things they really had were like $5 a pop metal D6s,
Ew.
and I was like, no, I just need a lot of D6s that I can roll.
Yeah.
And initially, like, I only got this one set, and I was like, I do not want to be rolling with this D6 literally hundreds of times in a single combat.
Yeah.
So I walked back in, and I was like, so you have these displays over here of, like, these reference packs of D6s. Are those for sale? And he's like, we don't really sell those. And I was like, all right, see ya, thanks. Started to walk out, and he's like, let me see if we can get them back in stock.
Nice.
He checked, he could, so I also ended up with this,
Nice.
which is fully intended for display in a store selling dice.
Wow.
Nice. Actually, that brings up a good point, Jess. I think when I leave there on Tuesday, I'm gonna have to bring a bunch of D6s with me
Mhm.
because it would be super obnoxious for me to roll a bunch of D6s for like my sword damage and the critical shocking grasp or something. Okay. All right. You guys have a good night. Noah, awesome to have you join this
I also
campaign.
picked this up
Ooh,
because
sweet.
Ah,
Because why not?
epic.
All right. You guys have a good night.
so,
Cool.
See you
Bye, guys. Bye.